Hey y'all, how you doing? How is the new year treating you, man? Today I'm not doing a hair video. I'm doing something that I felt like I've been wanting to share on my channel, just to get like a little more personal, because my channel isn't just for me like to do like hair content or just random shit that I want to do. Like, well, yes, it is. It is for me to do random shit, but it's not for me to only just do hair content, you know. As much as I really do value being a hair content creator, I also like am using YouTube for my journey, like, you know, to see my growth and everything, and just to, you know, move on from there or whatever. But today is gonna be a video that I've been inspired to do lately. One of my favorite small content creators who I literally like connected with on social media. She's my social media friend. Her name is Trinity, and I will literally put her YouTube right here because she's fire. I love her personality. Like, every time I watch her, I be seeing a little bit of like similarities within me, and I'm just like, I fuck with her. I truly fuck with her. But she did like a video series on her channel where she would just like, you know, read her journal entries, and that really inspired me a lot because I'm also someone who journals and just has deep shit that be going on with me that I don't be talking about to nobody. So I'm like, let me just start sharing my journal entries. Instead of calling them journal entries, I'm gonna be calling them diaries on my like series. They're gonna be like diary. I hope that's not louder than me in the video, but I'm just gonna be calling them diary number 1, number 2, number whatever fuck diary series, or I'm trying to figure out a name still. It's coming to me, but I have hella notebooks full of shit. Like, literally, I have this. I have my Bible. I have my Bible. I have my dream journal. This is the journal that y'all seen in my last video, my get to know me video. This journal has everything as far as like things that I write down for my content. So like, if I have any ideas that I do want to present as far as like putting it on Instagram Reels or YouTube Shorts, then I write that stuff in here and I come back to it to see if it's still an idea that I really want to do. I don't do TikTok no more. Y'all seen what happened with that TikTok ban and everything. I do not, that shit is not, that's the government's app now. Like, Trump is in charge of that shit. I'm done with TikTok. Like, I am not going back on TikTok no more. That shit is not the fucking same. Like, shit is looking blurry. Shit is just not it. And then them thanking Trump and all that bullshit on that shit, get the out of here, bro. Like, TikTok is not for me anymore. Like, as much as like I really valued that I really had a big following on there, I had like over 100k followers, but honestly, to be honest, the followers did not mean shit to me, because on that page it was literally mainly men following me. Because, not even gonna lie, how your girl started TikTok, I was like, you know, shaking a little ass here and there. Like, I was doing a savage, sassy, bougie, ratchet. I did that, and yeah, man, yeah, I was just bringing in all types of attention, you know, and just shit was just, it was just growing and growing and growing. So it was more men following me than it was my own target audience that I wanted following me, which was women. So I really don't really care about my TikTok page, and I thought about starting over, but once I really figured out like with this TikTok ban, I was like, bro, there's no fucking point in me starting over on that shit. So I really utilize Instagram and YouTube the most, like, honestly, and I'm on Threads. So I really utilize those the most. So if you want to definitely like, you know, check out more of my small form content, you can go to my Instagram. I post all my reels on there. Watch my YouTube shorts as well. I post all that shit on there too. But yeah, man, I'm staying consistent as I wanted to. Like, this year has started off fucking crazy. Like, it's been much a hell of a like roller coaster this year for me, to be honest. But you know, I'm sticking through with it, and I'm pushing through. You know, God got me. I am putting everything in God's hands, and he's just been helping me through these last couple weeks in my life. Like, I wish I could talk about it, but it's not something that I want to share with anyone like in the world yet. But it's just, shit has been crazy. Like, it's just been fucking crazy. But let's get to this video. I hope you can see me clearly, and like the shade and everything is not really like covering me out. So let me see if let's put my light on. I don't know if that helped a little bit, but I'm hot. I got my little cozy pajama pants on, my mini pants. You know, I put myself together for this video. I may not, it may look simple, but this is it's okay, because I don't need to dress up. But this is literally like what I would wear in my house. Really not the pants though. I would just be pantsless, but we not at that level yet for you to even be looking at me with no pants on. Ugh. But anyways, yeah. I didn't do my edges because I really didn't feel like it. I did my hair yesterday because I went to work, and I was just like, let me just do my 2 little ponytails in the front like I always do. I did my edges, but today my edges were, yeah. So yeah, man. So what was I saying before? I just jumped around a lot, but I got my journals like I described. This is my content journal, my Bible that I always have. This is my diary / journal entries / I've been also writing a lot of my dreams that I've been having lately in this. I really should be writing it in my dream journal, but I kind of forgot, and I think my dream journal is somewhere in my shelf, but I'll definitely use that. And then I have my this is my manifestation journal now. I had another one. This is my other one. I have so many, and I have to buy 2 more, bro. Like, this was my first manifestation / affirmations journal, but the pages are literally about to be finished. Like, I filled this shit up. So I moved everything of my manifestations right in here. So whenever like I'm accomplishing anything, or I feel like I finished accomplishing some of the goals that I've had, or I need to check and refresh my brain on the goals that I have, I literally go in here for the things I need. Like, this is for me like manifesting, solely manifesting, just writing down what I see my future is like, or what I would envision something to be like my future, you know, because I know things change all the time, but it's always good to have a side of things. And then my mom just gave me this journal. I asked her for another one because this journal is running out. So might be my next diary, but I need to figure it out. But yeah, man, I got hella shit. Like, I got hella shit. So I got hella little journal entries that I want to read to you guys, because these journal like diary entries, when you say diary entries, these are deep from my heart, like my heart and soul. The first ones that I've written, they definitely were in a time and place where I just was not, I was letting the depression beat the fuck out of me. Like, I literally was. And some of these are like me just writing out my thoughts on things that I I felt within the moment. Like I said, a lot of these are at times where I'm literally like depressed as shit and I'm just writing my thoughts because I couldn't go to no one. I felt like at the time when I was writing these, I couldn't confide in no one, like anybody being close to me, because I just felt like nobody understood my brain and people just weren't listening to me. So I just wrote in my notes. I'm gonna go to my first one because I wrote some good shit. Like if I read you some of this shit, you would be like, damn, Paula, like you're a good writer. I know, bro. Like, I'm not even trying to like hype myself up, but dead ass, like when I reread some of this and I read it out loud, I'm like, damn, like that's some deep shit that I know other people can really relate to. Like that's why like I want to present this, because I know that there's like some people that actually feel this shit, you know? So let's go with my first one. You like my notebook? It says follow your heart. I love this. I love it. So this one, I wish I had the date. I do have the date. So this was almost 2 years ago. This was back in September 9th, 2023. We are in 2025 now. It is the 24th. Oh my god, I'm so nervous to read this to you guys because it's like, I just don't judge me, okay? Please don't judge me because I'm already fucking nervous about like reading this shit. All right, so I never understand why I get or have random feelings of loneliness. Deep down, I feel like I'm losing my mind. I don't know what to do. I have my days where I am so happy, but then I have days where I'm just so over this life. Sometimes I hate being the one to make decisions for myself. I get so conflicted within myself, I don't want to make the wrong decision. At times, I want to disappear from this feeling of living in this world. I wonder if I actually matter to most people. I wonder, will I be missed if I'm gone? Will I be remembered? Sometimes I feel so disconnected. I wish I wasn't so naive to things. I wish I can just get rid of feeling so much. But do I even want to be numb? I know suppressing all my feelings will never help me. I sometimes feel like I was made to be like this for a reason. I was put here in life and other people's lives to just spread love and open people up so they can feel. I still agree with that. But if I can do that and spread it around, who is actually going to be here for me? Let me reread that. But if I can do that and spread it around, who is actually going to be here for me when I need someone? I have always felt my feelings were always neglected growing up. That's why I was always quiet. I always felt different. I always felt scared to speak up. I always felt like I was just someone who no one was interested in. I feel like I never got the chance to actually stand up for myself until I was standing up to my own parents. I've been so naive about the world growing up. I knew about the world being so fucked up and how it can definitely get you ready for anything. I try to be so understanding of it all, but it's all so hard trying to go through and remember all of the trauma growing up. Sometimes I know my mind keeps all of the traumatic events somewhere so deep so I could protect my heart. I've been forgiving everyone who's ever done me so fucked up in my life, but sometimes I always wonder, why do I forgive people for treating me like shit? Everyone I've encountered in my life used to be a blessing, but turns out they were a blessing in disguise. They say you are who you hang around, but am I really? Or was I just accepting anyone in my life to just be accepted or to actually create happy memories? Damn, bro, I'm deep. A lot of people in my life I had previously showed me fun, amazing experiences, but also showed me how fucked up people can be. I try to be cool with people or spread love, but I truly believe I am in a town full of fake wannabe ass individuals who fuck on each other and talk behind each other's back.
I always feel like I'm the oddball whenever I'm outside in this town. People make me feel so uncomfortable in my own body sometimes. It's crazy. But why do I allow that? Is it a feeling of warning telling me I need to be somewhere else, or is it just me? I'll never understand. I'll never understand it. I'll never understand how quickly I can get involved in something and not take myself out when it's time. I can't control nothing but me, myself, and I. I can't control people. I can't control anything that is out of my reach. I can't change people unless they want to change. I can't fix or throw away anyone's baggage. I am here just being me. Lately, I've been thinking about my purpose in life. Sometimes I believe I'm here so others can feel love. Whenever someone needs to be introduced to love and to feel safe and comfortable with opening up and embracing their emotions. Other times, I feel I don't even know my purpose. I just want to be able to spread love and joy in the world because people need it. People always say they don't need certain things, but I will always believe everyone needs love. Fuck! Like, fuck! Oh my God. Like, God. Little did I know God was speaking through me. Like, because dead ass, bro, at this time in my life, I just did not understand anything. Like, it was hard for me. It was so hard for me. And it's like, this was around the time where, like, I believed in God, but I wasn't fully putting 100% in God. You know, I wasn't depending on him in the time when I needed to depend on him. I just kept thinking that I had to do this shit myself, but in reality, like, I needed him, you know? And so let's get back. Let's get into, I'm gonna reread that again because that was good. People always say they don't need certain things, but I will always believe everyone needs love. Everyone needs at least one person who can make them feel. Even though I have people who still love me, I still feel like the loneliest at times. I have friends who I shared love to, gave them love only for them to make me feel like I was a bad person. I never understood it. I really didn't. I know there were times that I had where I wasn't the best, but I'm human. I'll never understand it. I'll never understand how people can just be. It truly amazes me how we live in a world where everyone is so unconscious. We have to be conscious of what is here. All this shit is fake. Everything is beyond of the beyond. All of the fairy tales and stories of folklores make sense, but don't at the same time. Fuck, bro. I'm woke as fuck. Like, I've always been woke as fuck. I feel like everything that gets passed down in stories are all watered down versions to not tell what really happened. I get so curious about things. I feel like I want to explore my curiosities, but I just don't want to fuck my mind up of things I'm not ready for. I feel like I can handle it at times. Sometimes I get curious about just leaving people alone altogether, but I don't want to be alone. I don't want the feeling of loneliness to get to me. I don't know if I'll be happy or end up losing my mind and thinking of the worst. Fuck, I just want to hug myself. I'm going to read that again because that really just hit me. I don't want the feeling of loneliness to get to me. I don't know if I'll be happy or end up losing my mind and thinking of the worst. I never know what to do within myself, so I just be living. Only thing I can do is live and follow my dreams. I know I will make it so far into modeling. I am a successful model. I am very well known. Am I only feeling all of this because I'm not where I want to be, or will I feel the same at the top? I'll never know until I get there. I won't let my past fuck me up. I could only grow. And
right, we back in action. My camera was getting hot, bro. Like, my camera got hot, and it told me that it needed to cool the fuck down. So I had to give it a few minutes, but let me finish, because I'm literally when it cut off, I was about to be done, like almost. But I stopped at, I'm gonna just reread the last part again, before what I was on. I never know what to do within myself, so I just be living. Only thing I can do is live and follow my dreams. I know I will make it so far into modeling. I'm a successful model. I am a very well-known model. Am I only feeling all of this because I'm not where I want to be? Or will I feel this at the top? I'll never know until I get there. I won't let my past fuck me up. I can only grow and learn from here. My present self will be okay. With all these thoughts that constantly run through my mind, I'll never know if they will stay chaotic or go away. When I'm where I'm meant to be. Living with my brain is very exhausting. I want it to stop. And this was September 9th, 2023. At that time of my life, like, I definitely was going through it. Like, I was going through it. I was going through it with my boyfriend, and then I was going through it, like, as far as, like, life in general, because I was still trying to figure out what I wanted to do. I was only working, like, I was working myself a lot, and then I was conflicting myself because of my content creation dreams. I kept comparing myself when I should have never compared myself to begin with. Like, my content was always different from other people's, and my personality is different from other people's. So it's the fact that that was around the time where I was really discouraging myself a lot. Like, I was really trying hard to do my content and to push through, but it's just like the shit was just, my brain was not getting it, and my depression was beating me at that time. Like, everything, bro, was just fucking me up, and was just, you know, it was just not a good time for me. And so, like, when I wrote this is exactly how I felt. Like, this came deep from my heart. But that part where I was like, where I talked about the love part, where I was like, people always say they don't need certain things, but I will always believe everyone needs love. That is the one thing that I always believe 100%. And that's the one thing that I've realized, because a lot, reading this and hearing how I perceived myself was just, I had the wrong perception of myself. Because when I look back, and I've spoken to, like, my big sister about, like, how I was growing up, and she told me exactly how I was growing up. She told me I was, like, always outspoken, and I always said how I felt and shit like that. I was always happy, bubbly, all that shit. Like, and other people describe me as the same thing growing up. I've even, like, I've even came upon myself a few months ago. My mom had gave me, like, this container of memories that were for me, like, from back in grade school and shit like that. And in 8th grade, you know, when you graduate and you get those little books that you want your friends or people that you used to talk to in school to write, I read that, a lot of the things that people said about me, and they all said great things, bro. There was never one thing that people, like, said bad about me. And that was the one thing that I feel like I, like, reading this now and really interpreting, like, my perception of myself, I only perceive myself that way is because a lot of things that happened to me in the past with people, they always made me feel like I was small. They always made me feel like that. So now, like, understanding how I was growing up, and like, from a shorty to literally going to high school. High school was when I literally started to really, like, feel like, what the fuck is going on with me? Because a lot of the people around me made me feel like that shit. Like, they really made me feel like that, and I didn't hang around people that made me feel like I was, like, you know, like, I was up there, you know, like I was a bad bitch. I always hung around people that made me feel like I was, like,
average or some shit, or like, you know, I wasn't perceived at that. And I'm not gonna say everybody who I hung around in high school, because there was a lot of people in high school that actually were genuinely my friends and were genuinely telling me, like, you know, like I have a great personality and shit like that. But then I had the other half of people that were just not it, you know, they were not shit. So like, this was definitely like something that I can interpret now to be like, damn, like I was really going through it because my depression was fucking me up. Like literally my negative thoughts was literally getting the best of me. And that's when I can say, like, you know, like that's probably around the time where, like, you know, where like I said, like I wasn't giving my full devotion to God. Like, and I was 24 at this time. Yeah, I was 24 at this time because it's already 2023. My birthday passed because my birthday's in June. So I was 24. I was thinking so much. And like, you know, once your brain starts like developing, like when you hit the age around like 23 to 25, when your brain starts getting closer to developing at the frontal lobe, that shit starts becoming more eye-opening. And that shit around that time of my life, it was becoming more eye-opening for me, because I was putting so much on myself, because I'm like, bro, I'm 24, like what the fuck am I doing with my life, when in reality I was doing just fucking fine. Those negative thoughts were literally like vampires, like demons trying to get the best of me to make me believe that I wasn't doing what I needed to do in life, when in reality I was doing just fine. I was working at a consistent job, I was getting paid, I was paying my bills, I had groceries in my house. Yeah, it was hard because like I had to pay bills, make sure my bills were paid. So whatever, like I pay my bills are paid. That just popped in my head. But like I was good. Like, yeah, like groceries wasn't up to par like as much, but I still had food in my house that I am able to eat and shit, you know? Like, I was grateful for that. I lived like an hour and something away from my parents, so I could go home anytime and shit like that. Like, I have a car. Like, literally, I have a car. I'm in a relationship with a guy who fucking loves me. I literally, like, I'm around people who love me. Like, I have a consistent job. Like, all this shit, that it was going good for me. Even like when I was making my content and I still wasn't sure of myself, there were brands that were still reaching out to me, bro. Brands that was still reaching out to me, wanting to work with me and shit. Like, I didn't realize, like, at that time I still had it fucking good. Like, literally. So it's the fact that those negative thoughts, my depression was eating me the fuck up inside, and I was letting it fucking win. But now that I'm like more conscious of everything, because I'm 25 now, so it's like, of course, like it's been a whole year and some change between me being 24. Like, 2024 was definitely a time in my life that I needed to fucking explore, because 2023, it wasn't that bad for me. It was just me battling myself with things, you know, and just not being as confident in myself and pushing myself to do the things that I really wanted to do as far as content and like modeling and all that shit. Like, it just, and still trying to figure out what I wanted to do in life, because now I'm in cosmetology school. That's the profession that that's the career that I'm building around myself right now, you know? Like, even though that's not the only thing that I want for myself, that's not the only type of career as far as financial income that I want for myself, because there's so many more. And like, at that time, I didn't realize that, you know, like, there's so many different things that I can do at the same time that I can build for myself, but it just takes time, you know? I just had to trust in God. But now I know, you know? Now I know. But that definitely was very deep, and a lot of the things that I said in here, like, it definitely hit, especially where I was talking about like the stories of folklores and stories, how shit just be watered down when that's really reality of things. Like, you know, all that shit, I meant everything that I fucking said. Like, all of this was just me just being more aware about shit that I had going on, because that's the thing about me. Like, I'm always aware about shit, and I didn't realize that until like really
last year that I'm an aware being. Like, I'm aware of everything and anything. I'm aware of my shit. I'm aware of other people's shit. I'm aware of people's shit before people even know what the fuck that they're aware about within themselves. That's how aware I am. I'm aware about everything that goes the fuck on. Like, when I say, like, I am woke, I'm woke. I'm not absolutely woke yet, because there's still shit that I have to learn, especially with God. Like, God is leading me up to that. But I'm fucking woke, bro, and this shit is crazy as fuck. Like, it's fucking crazy. But I'm grateful for that, because not only do I say, like, sometimes it is a curse, but it is also a blessing that I'm fucking woke, because I'd rather be conscious than to be living in this world being unconscious like a fucking NPC, which fucking sucks, because these people are just living life, like, just not depending on God, just not depending on anything, just fucking living life. I don't know how the fuck they're getting through with it, but that shit is crazy to me. But yeah, bro, like, shit is a lot. But I just want to say, like, thank you for actually taking the time to watching this video and just allowing me to share this with you, because this is some shit that it's deep for me. Like, you know, I don't really talk about shit like that with anybody, and it's hard to really talk about shit like this with people. So if you're one of those people that feel how I feel or felt how I felt, like, don't be quiet, you know, because I'm here. Like, we can talk about shit like that, like, dead ass. Like, I'm here, bro. Like, I want more people where I could talk about shit like this with, like, because it's like I said in my fucking journal, like in my diary, that journal entry, we're not meant to be alone, bro. We're not meant to be alone. We're meant to do this life shit together. We're not meant to just think that we have this by ourselves. No. God put us on this earth. Jesus sacrificed his life so we can all live our lives. Like, we're not meant to do this shit alone. We're all meant to do this shit together, bro. Like, dead ass. But yeah, man, like, if you really like this video, like, comment, bro, and share with me your thoughts on shit like this. Like, I want that shit. I want y'all to engage more with shit like this, you know? Like, let me know how you feel, if we feel the same, like, if we're connected like that. Because, like I said, I want to talk to more people about shit like this, because it's deep, like, it's important. But yeah, like, if you want more videos of me doing this, then definitely comment below and say that you would want me to do more, because, like I said, I have a lot more journal entries of me talking about deep shit. Like, seriously, I have so many more. So if you really want to see more of me doing that, then definitely give this video a thumbs up, and you can share it if you want to. It's up to you, to be honest. I'm not really, like, trying to push people to do that. I just want people to find me, you know, like, however they want to find me. It's whenever it's whenever it's their time. But yeah, man, just thank you so much for making me comfortable and sharing this with you, because I've contemplated a lot deeply on if this was just something that I needed to share with the world, and it was just calling me, you know, like, God was telling me, like, you need to share this with other people. And I literally even told my sister, I was like, on my YouTube, I kind of want to share journal entries that I've written and shit like that. And she also seconded. She was like, do that shit, G. Do that shit, G. So yeah, man, that was it for today, and that's all I really have. I'm fucking starving, so I'm finna go get me some damn food, you know? So I hope you have a great rest of your day. Oh my god, do you guys want to see my new plant? I have never showed, like, anybody my plants, but I just wanted to show y'all my new plant. Like, look at my vine. She's named Ho Ho. Ain't she so cute, y'all? She's so cute. But yeah, man, and say hi to Scotty for me. Say, hey, what's up, Scotty?
But yeah, thank you so much for, like I said, thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you really enjoyed this video today. Like I said, if you want more of this like intimate video between you and I, we could do more. I don't mind it. Like, I don't mind it. Yeah, but honestly, thank you so much. I hope you loved me, and I hope you loved my personality. If you want to see me and more of my personality, don't forget to like, subscribe to my channel to see more of me, and comment and engage with me. Also follow me on my other socials. Like I said, I don't really fuck with TikTok anymore, but you can follow me on Instagram and follow me on Threads. But I'm gonna see you guys later. Do y'all have a Switch? I got a Switch. I've been playing Mario. Bro, this should be pissing me off when like I can't get the board and I have to like do the board. Oh, nah, bro. I was doing so good. I was doing so good.